Hey there, Jerry Eisenhower here. I want to share with you a couple methods that people are finding that is really bringing them success in the area of hiring new people. You know, that's one of the biggest challenges that a blue-collar home maintenance service contracting company has this day and time is, how do I find the right people to add to my team? You know, and we commonly give up. We think, hey, there's just nobody out there. But the problem is, I think we're just not connecting with them. So what I want to do is share with you today a method that seems to be working. I'm seeing it being used in a lot of different industries, and it's going to have to involve building new systems to go after people. So the first thing is, what you've got to do is start searching for resumes. That's right, searching for resumes. There's people that have listed their resumes in places like Indeed, Monster.com, and other places. So what you're looking for, you're going to have to open up your eyes to other industries that people have worked in that are similar to what you have, such as, we'll say that you're working in houses, going on roofs or other thing. What about people that work in roofing, people that have experience in guttering, vinyl siding? What about those that have done landscape work, different things around the home? Maybe it's an HVAC guy that is tired of what he's doing there and looking for a change. So what you've got to do is locate resumes. Now, you may have to pay a little bit to send these resumes out or send your emails out, but you've got to then make a contact with these people. And in the contact, what you've got to do now is sell your company. Think, you know, what is going to make you a great choice as a career choice? Is your culture what they're looking for? You know, a lot of times there's different reasons why people are looking for jobs. So what you want to do is put together a sales proposition, sales presentation on why you're a great place to work, why your culture is at the top. Why would someone want to join your team and make this a career choice for them? Now, things that will help you in this, I think that if you have videos on your company, showing your company, what your culture is, all those kind of things, I think that's going to be a phenomenal thing for you to use into this. So you're going to send them the interview or the email of interest. From there, you're going to try to encourage this person to have a telephone conversation with you. Get to know this person. See, you know, make sure they're a right match for you and you're a right match for them. And if this is successful, then at the next point, invite them in. Invite them in for a face-to-face interview. But during this face-to-face interview time, you also need to be looking, how are you going to test these people? If you're going to bring somebody in your company, you may want to implement psychological testing, math skill testing, basic skill testing. What are the skills that you're looking for? So a lot of times, it may cost you a little more in time and expense to go through the hiring process to test and all that, but make sure that you know, this is going to help you get the right person. The next thing is, when someone's talking to you, do you have a job description that you can hand them? Say, this is what you're going to be doing here. If you don't have a job description, be honest with you, you need to spend some time and put this job description together. So when you have the job description, the new person now knows what they're going to be working at. Also comes into play, do you have your SOP program together? Are all your standard operating procedures listed? These are going to be the guidelines that people are going to be working to, and that's what they're going to follow. You know, then you've got to go to your onboarding process. What's the onboarding process? The onboarding is the first day at work. Whenever they come in that first morning, what are we doing? Are we spending time with the person? Or are you simply just taking that warm body and mixing it with the group? You've got to dedicate yourself into a dedicated onboarding process. Now that may take a half a day. What are you going to do in the onboarding process? Once you've hired them, they're there for the first day. Then we're going to go through and share with them what's our company rules, our regulations, what's our expectations, what's our vacation time, what's our time off, what's our absentee policy. And again, as I'm talking about these things, if we don't have these policies in place, then how are we going to share it? And we're just, if we don't have these things, what's going to happen? We're simply writing ourselves, a recipe for disaster. So once we've got them onboarded, what are you going to do next? You've got to bear down at this point and start your basic training. What do they need to know? What do they need to learn? Do you want to leave it up to haphazard chance that you're going to put people onto a truck and hope they pick it up? No. You need to start them into classroom training, and that's going to include some of the technical training done right there at your facility. If they have to climb a ladder, let's get them trained in how to climb a ladder and do it safely at your building. Let's stop using the customer's home as their training location. While you're doing all this, you got to put together your program for continuous ongoing training later on. What you've got to put together when someone comes to work for you, what is your training schedule that this person is going to follow? And from that, you've got to develop a system up to track and measure them, see how successful they are. And between the tracking and the measuring, what's going to happen is you're going to come up and figure out where the holes are in the system. And by doing all this, you're going to be able to have your hiring, your onboarding, your recruiting, your training, and be able to move a person to a higher level much quicker than you ever have in the past. You also have to remember, people have to be counseled, people have to be coached. In today's world, you don't let things build up. When you start seeing small problems, you have to work on this. This is your job as a leader, okay? So those are some ideas to help you to put things together, to come up with a dedicated process to fill your workforce up with dedicated people that can help you move to where you're wanting to move in this business world and help you make your business dreams a reality. This is Jerry Eisenhower, just trying to share some ideas with you today on how to become more successful in recruiting, onboarding, and much more successful in profits for your company, lowered waste, higher sales. This is how it's going to happen. It's not going to happen from wishing. You're not going to be an overnight success. There's a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of tears, a lot of heartache to put it all together. But if you do it, you know what? You're going to be able to reap the benefits. My name's Jerry Eisenhower. If I can help you, give me a call here at CBC Coaching. We're looking forward to talking to you at any time. Have a great day.